So it is a part of coding decoding topic, the part 3 which we are doing. So what we have done, we have written alphabets, the first half of them, A to M, left to right, and the rest we will write right to left. So we are sequencing them right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. This is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. The same way we have vowels A, E, I, O, U, and we can number them also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's from left to right, and we can write them backward also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from right to left. So this is how we write the alphabets. Please write it down in your notebooks. This is the type 3 of coding decoding, which is very common in your exams. Once you write it, let me know so we can go ahead. Now there are 3 rules which we have to learn. Rule 1, Rule 2, and Rule 3. Now let's take an example for Rule 1 first of all. Look at the question number 15 in your books which you have. The question number 15 says, in a certain code, SWAT is written as 8416, Tron is written as 6925. How will you write more? Rule number 1 says that if the question they are asking from there, if all the alphabets W, A, R, N, are they available in my codes? I can see W is here, A is here, R is here, N is also available. That means I can straight away code them according to their places, corresponding place, because I can see T here, it's 6, and here also I can see T here, the first letter starting with 6. That means for WA it has to be 4, 1. For RN, it has to be 9 and 5. So the answer going to be 4195. That is my answer. So option number 3 makes sense. This is rule 1. Are we clear on this? So rule 1 says the question which I have, do the alphabets of that question exist in my codes? If yes, I can take them correspondingly after checking it once. Is this clear to all the online students? Give me a call, please. That is our rule number 1. Let's have which part बेटा? देखो मैं आपको इसको लिख के दिखा देता हूँ. The question number 15, it says SWAT is written as 8, 4, 1, 6, and drone, that is written as 6, 9, 2, 5. And you have to answer for what? Right? The rule number 1 says, do the alphabet of one, are they available with me? I can see W is here, A is here, which are the alphabets of one. And I can see D here is 6, D here is 6. That means W should be 4, A should be 1, R should be 9, and N should be 5. So I can pick them straight away. That is 4, 1, 9, 5. That is the answer I get. Clear? Now this was the rule 1 I had. Now rule number 2. Let's do a question on that also. The question number 11. where it says railway is coded as A I L W A Y R. Then how is station being coded? Now rule number two says check the rule number one first. Rule number two says check the rule number one first. Stations alphabet in railway? No, they don't exist. Then rule two says the alphabets which are in the code given to you, in the hint given to you, are they being jumbled? Has the sequence been changed? Now, if I check R in this particular question went at the back, left, rest all the alphabets, they went from left to right. So they shifted one place to the left, I can say that. So the same way station S will move towards the end and TADION that will move one step towards the left. So I'll get my answer as TATIONS. That is the answer what I get. Is this clear? On the same rule, there's another question which you have, the next one, the question number 12, which you have in your books. This says, if live is written as devil, DEVIL, then how will you code 4, 6, 8, 9? Now, rule number one says, are the alphabets available? No. They are digits, they are alphabets, not available. Rule number two says, are my digits available in my code? Yes, they are. How are they available? LIVED, LIVED. So they have been written from left to right. That's it. So 4, 6, 8, 9. Write it in the reverse order. That means 9, 8, 6, 4. That is the answer with me. Rule 1 and rule 2 are clear? Great. Online, are we clear with the rule 1 and rule 2? Taking a poll? Great. Very good. Look at the question number 13 now. The question number 13 says, if property is coded as QSPQFSUZ, then how is information being written? Now again, let's go back to the blank sheet. It says property is being written as QSPQFSUZ. Now how will you write information? Now, rule number one again, please note that we have to check every time rule 1, 2, and 3 because sometimes you get habitual to do the questions with one rule and then you skip rule number 1, due to which a lot of students make a mistake in the exam. And that's the easiest of all, and they don't see it. So, rule number 1 says information's alphabet and property, no. Rule number 2 says properties alphabet in the code given, no. It is not jumbled, it has been changed. They have been changed, then rule number 3. Sorry. Rule number 3 says how they have been changed. Have they been shifted ahead or backward? Or how will I find that? Now, my mind as a human being reads numbers well, not the alphabet, because we are in a habit of calculating numbers plus, minus, multiply. We are not in the habit of calculating alphabets. So, first of all, start writing their numbers, which we just did on the previous page. Now, P is 16, Q is 17, R is 18, S is 19. O is 15, P is 16. By just writing 2, 3 numbers, alphabets, the numbers for them, you will soon realize they are just going ahead by one step. From P, it goes till Q, R, S, O, the next letter is P, P के बाद next is Q. After E we have F. After R we have S. After T we have U. After Y we have Z. That means if I look at the numbers are being added plus 1. So if I have to write the answer for information I'll write I. After that we get J. After N we get O. After F we get G. After O we get P. After R we get S. After M we get N. After A we get B. After T we get U. J, P, O. This is what the answer I gonna get. So they were just plus 1. That's the rule number 3 I have. Where we take help of our numbers, which we just started. Is this clear? Let's do one more question on the numbers. Let's look at the question number 14. The question number 14, which we have, that says dream is coded as WIVZ and ring is coded as IRFT. What is the code for pencil? Now, pencil PENCIL rule number 1, it is not available in dream and ring, so it does not apply. Rule number 2, dream's alphabet in WIVZ do not exist. Again, does not apply. So rule number 3 we have to apply and try to pick up the number, the word which has a lesser alphabets. So we can save some time. So we'll pick up ring and IRFT and we'll write their numbers. So we have ring, which has been written as IRMT. And we have to answer for pencil. Now R is 18, I is 9, I is 9, R is 18, N is 14, M is 13, G is 7, T is 20. Now how are they being added or subtracting or getting multiplied, divide? What is happening? Now when we write all alphabets, why did we write it like this? There was a reason behind it. What was the reason? If I check the numbers, these all numbers add up to 27. Check it anywhere. We call them complementary pairs. You can add it anywhere, it adds up to 27. Why we call them complementary? Because if let's say B is second from the left, then its counterpart Y, that is second from the right. 1, 2. Any number, if we add from left and right, the sum will always be 27. So we call them complementary pairs. Now in the example number 14, if I check 18 plus 9, 27, 9 plus 18, 27, 14 plus 13, 27, 7 plus 20, 27. That means they are complementary pairs. We can straight away pick them from this table. They are opposite to each other. Now in exam, when we are sitting, what we have to do? P is 16, the complementary part gonna be 11 because we have to make a sum 27. 11 I have K. If E is 5, then the counterpart gonna be 22, that is V. My answer should start with KV. Now, before we solve the complete question, let's check, do we have KV in the options? It starts with AV, LK, GA, KV, LT. There's only one option. That means I don't need to go ahead. That is my answer straight away. I can save my time. So this we call elimination technique. We can use the elimination technique and we can give the answers like this also. Is this clear? Now you guys have to try till 25. The practice test 1 you guys have to complete it till here. And then I'll take your doubts. And I'll suggest start doing it from question number 11 itself. So you will understand rule 1, 2, 3 yourself with the previous examples. And then go ahead with the new questions. That will help you in solving them faster. Please start from 11. I'll take your doubts after this. The question number 16. What is happening, you said? I is 9, N is 14, N is 14, S is 19. Can I see plus 5 plus 5? Then T is 20 and Y is 25. So it's almost plus 5 plus 5. The numbers if I talk about it. B is 2 plus 5, 7. G. R is 18 plus 7, 25. Sorry, 23. It's going to be like that. G, W should be the answer. Should start with. I is 9 plus 5, 14. Then we have N here. Now see, all these options have G, W, and Y in the beginning. So let's just go straight away to the fifth letter. Here it is F, E, and here it is F. The fifth letter is A. A 1 plus 5, 6. So we should have F. So that means fourth option is not the answer. Now where is the change? After F we have double S here. And if I check N is 14 plus 5, 19. So double T is not possible. That is double S. That is the answer. So what we are doing, we are just adding plus 5. And we are finding our answer, right? नहीं नहीं सारे लेटर्स होने चाहिए रूल वन के लिए बेटा रूल वन में सारे ब्रिटेनिया के लेटर होने चाहिए तब होगा ऐसे नहीं होगा व्हाट इज आंसर टू 17 क्वेश्चन थर्ड ऑप्शन लेट्स चेक what is happening here it says Sikkim is 19 plus 1 20 9 minus 1 it's plus 1 minus 1 K is L plus 1 K is J minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 चल रहा है T के बाद plus 1 आएगा U S वाला आंसर आउट हो गया then we have R minus 1 Q. In all the other options we have A plus 1 B. In all the other option we have I minus 1 that we should have. क्या होना चाहिए था यहाँ पे I से पहले H. So here we have J, not possible. Here we have J, not possible. That means either answer going to be UKBH, OHOF, or none of these. So you just check everything. So you get the answer from there. Number 18. What is the logic here? Plus 2, minus 2, plus 2, minus 2, plus 2, minus 2. Everybody is understanding that? Great. So the answer for advice will be what will be the answer for that? Sorry, not advice. The answer for gracious, sorry. So what is going to be the answer? Second option G H I R से पहले गए P A से B C so I P A I P C we need so three options. Then from C minus 2 we have A, so that is not possible. That is also not possible. So I got the option. Elimination we are using and we're getting the answers. Number 19, we have ace is written as 135. Then we have feed that is 6554 and then we have height. Now ace is 1, C is 3, E is 5. So that is being written here. Feed when we say this is 6, this is 5, 5, 4. That is being written here. So for height we can write 8, 9, 4, 5. That means the answer is going to be option number 4. Everybody got it right? Great, very nice. Now you guys have to finish it in 25.